The member for Indi has the call and she's entitled to ask her question. The member for Indi.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, I'd like to congratulate you and your government on the significant investment in rail infrastructure and your commitment to the $100 million upgrade to the North East Victorian line in the budget. And my community, led by the Hume Corridor Rail Group and the Border Rail Action Group, have lobbied long and hard for this. But they are eager to know, will this funding mean the end of the blame game? The success of this project is dependent on strong collaboration between all levels of government. My request, Prime Minister, will you please lead this collaboration, call together all the stakeholders so that the communities of North East Victoria will actually receive faster, more reliable rail services sooner rather than later?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for a question. I want to acknowledge her advocacy and also the advocacy of my colleagues, the member for Farrer just across the border, and of course the member for Murray and the member for Mallee, and all of our Victorian MPs, senators, who have campaigned so hard to see this substantial infrastructure investment in the honourable member's state. Now, Mr Speaker, as part of a $500 million regional rail package for Victoria, my government has committed $100 million to upgrade the North East line running from Melbourne to Albury. My government has listened to the concerns of communities in Seymour, Benalla, Euroa, Wangaratta, Wodonga and Albury, and the coalition has delivered. Now, we know that people want to use the rail more but don't because it's unreliable. We know that the trains go slower than they should because the track is ageing and needs repair, and we know that communities want more frequent services. Our $100 million will fix the track. We'll re-sleeper, make drainage improvements and other track enhancements to improve the reliability of services and remove speed restrictions. The Minister will be there over the next month talking to communities about the project and how to make this important upgrade a reality as quickly as possible. Now, the investment will grow the region, the honourable member's region, better connect people to those towns and centres, to jobs, services and opportunities. They'll be able to make a doctor's appointment in Melbourne reliably, on time, and they'll be able to catch the train to the footy, knowing they'll be there in time for the kick-off. We're also providing $8.4 billion into the ARTC to build the Brisbane to Melbourne Inland Rail project that will also benefit the communities along the North East line. The Inland Rail will improve the national land freight network, reducing transport costs for farmers in Indi and Murray, linking those regions to all of the opportunities of domestic and international markets. It will take thousands of trucks off the roads, making all of our highways, and in particular the streets of Indi and surrounding areas, safer. Now, we're doing more to ensure, as the honourable member is well aware, the benefits of growth are shared in her electorate. Our regional jobs and investment package is helping regions diversify their economies and grow sustainable employment, including $20 million in the Goulburn Valley. We've also committed $10 million to road upgrades in Indi, and as a telecommunications enthusiast, the honourable member delighted to be reminded that we're rolling out 38 mobile phone towers in Indi, and there are more than 57,000 premises in Indi that can access the NBN. So our record investments in her electorate and in all honourable members' electorate are creating jobs, growing the economy and, in particular, growing regional economies. And you don't need to look further than regional Australia to see our commitment to jobs and growth.
Concluded. The member for North